Hello world. Anyone who has ever tried to learn coding from an online platform knows exactly what hello world means. It means that I'll try this out for a week and then eventually get bored but blame the website for its lackluster. So, if you're returning to Voyage beyond Earth for some spacey videos, this channel is going through a reconstruction phase. After months of thinking about what I can do with the channel, now that my school project has concluded, I've realized that I love sharing news about technology, so I could use this platform to provide weekly, unbiased, and raw technology news that I really love. So the first piece of news I wanted to cover today is the first human embryo editing ever done was a success. Now, even when the news of CRISPR, the technology used for this incredible feat, also known as clustered regularly interspaced short palindromic repeats, was announced, there was a lot of debate. Questions arose linking this treatment to potentially increasing the biological superiority between the rich and the poor. Because what CRISPR can do is fix genetic mutations within an embryo to prevent it from ever showing on the baby. And that was exactly what was done in this new research published in the journal Nature. Although the experimented embryo was only a few days old and would never really be put into a human, the implications of such a technology could be enormous. 1 in every 540 people worldwide are affected by hypertrophic cardiomyopathy that CRISPR was able to fix. However, this success has just reignited ethical claims and could threaten future research into this new science. The next news we have is a clarification that mainstream media had highly publicized. In the past week, news arose of Facebook having to shut down their AI as they had developed their own language and were communicating in a manner that was inconceivable to humans. However, the news was highly inflamed. The story was that both AIs were given material objects and they had to communicate with each other and trade with them. They did, for a short time, develop a different language that helped them communicate better. But the experiment was a success and they did not have to shut it down. The next story of the week is the construction of 100 panda-shaped solar panel fields around the globe. China has said one plant could provide enough energy for more than 10,000 homes, and hopes to involve foreign nations to invest and allow the construction of these panels in their countries. Albeit not the most efficient use of space, they are really cute. A few plants in China are already constructed and have started pumping power into the grid, while talks still continue with nations of Canada and Japan and many more to have these plants in their countries. Another cool story of the week talks about a 30-foot 3D printed submarine. Developed for the US Navy as a proof of concept by the Oak Ridge National Lab, the hull of the submarine cuts cost by 90%. Also, construction of a submarine could take nearly a year, while this module came together in under a month. Still in America, DEF CON 2017, an annual convention for hackers, gave surprisingly unsurprising news last week. The voting machines in America were hacked within 90 minutes, and not just one, all 30 different voting machines. A security expert claimed, "This software just isn't up to modern standards. It's not even as strongly protected as a PC. It just took a couple of hours on Google to find passwords that let them unlock administrative features on the machine." Although these hackers will now point out vulnerabilities that are hopefully fixed, irreversible damage could have already been done. The last story I want to cover today is of the construction of the new ICBM, or the Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, by North Korea. In the last month, North Korea claimed it has tested an ICBM that can reach any place on Earth, including mainland US. An ICBM of the size DPRK boasts could hold several nuclear warheads. The ICBM uses UDMH, or unsymmetrical dimethylhydrazine fuel, and nitrogen tetroxide. Surprisingly well crafted, the nuclear threat from this rogue nation is very much real. Those are all the news from this week that I found interesting, and I hope you like them too. If there is anything more that you want me to cover or wish I had talked about, leave them in the comment section below. Until next week, never stop learning.